Teacher Ray here. I'm back to answer another of your Howell Group class teaching questions. Yay! Are you ready for this episode's question? Hello? Hello? Are you there? I can't tell if you're there. Hello? Remind you of anything? If so, this episode is for you. Here's the question submitted by one of our fellow Howell GC teachers. I'm still a relatively new teacher with students at levels 3 and 4. Many of my students, the majority girls, have their cameras off the entire time. I pull all the students into the center very frequently to ask them to read or to answer a question. Here is my problem. I spend a lot of wasted time asking, Elsa, are you in the classroom? Seconds go by, no answer. Could you please tell me if you are still in the classroom? I have taught them to say no thank you if they do not want to read or to answer a question. This has helped a lot. But still feel that all this would not be an issue if they would just have their cameras on. But really, I spend a lot of wasted time asking students, again, mostly girls, if they are in the classroom or not. Please advise. This isn't a girl thing. In my cohorts, it's the boys that leave them off. Boys and girls are equally likely to have their cameras off. Anyway, let's discuss those camera issues first. Students turn off their cameras for a variety of reasons, from slow internet to privacy concerns. We need to ask our students what those reasons are in order to know how to proceed. For example, if a student leaves their camera off because their internet is unstable, there's really not much we can do about it, right? But if a student is just shy or responds that they don't know why they have their cameras off, we can try to encourage them to turn them on and leave them on. A class discussion at the beginning of a lesson might be a good place to start, particularly for levels 3 to 5, right? They're older. They have enough English that they can have a conversation with you. I don't mean a lecture here. I mean a conversation where everyone shares their thoughts and feelings about those cameras, right? So you can have a real discussion and hopefully come to some good conclusions for everybody, you and the students. Ooh, maybe an incentive will help. Every student that leaves their camera on for the entire lesson gets 5 extra magic stars at the end of class. Woohoo! Oh, warning, warning, warning. Having their cameras on will not necessarily solve the student response issue. Here's what happened in my level 0 cohort just this week.
Your favorite toy.
Hello. Oh,
What's your favorite toy? I can't hear you. Hello?
thank you.
Hello?
Oh. What?
Yes, that's me. But it's exactly how my student was behaving, really. It was. Now, on to the response issue. Wait. Did you know that you can usually see if a student is logged into the classroom by using 4 windows? When the student is not logged in, the student view will look something like this.
Oh, we lost again. She's having trouble with her internet. Wow.
Keep in mind that an immediate response may not always be possible. Some students may need time to think about an answer to a question. or translate it in their head from Chinese to Chinese, and then back from Chinese, and yeah, right? Or recall a certain word in English. Others may need a few moments to preview the text before attempting to read it aloud. You know, I really like how this teacher taught their students to say when they do not wish to participate. I think this same technique can be used to let the teacher know when they have been heard. So I'm thinking, we could teach our students to acknowledge that they heard us by teaching them to say something like, "Okay, teacher," or "Yes, teacher," right? So then we know they heard us and we know they're there, etc. We could further ask that they let us know when they need more time. Like, "Okay, teacher, one moment." Or, "Yes, teacher, I'm thinking of the answer." Right? And to let us know when they didn't understand our question or instruction. "Yes, teacher, but I don't understand." Or even that they don't know the answer. "Teacher, I don't know." Right? It's important for them to communicate to us what's going on. Then we don't feel like they're not there or they're not paying attention, when they actually are. Oh, perhaps we could ask them to raise their hand to show that they heard us. Wait. I don't mean the actual hands. Their cameras are off, remember? I mean the hand in the AC, the hand feature. Yeah. Want to learn more? Check out the Howell Homeroom blog article, Online Classroom Management: Why Your Students Turn Their Cameras Off, by Patrick. Linked below this video. And now it's time for wrap up. To summarize, in order to save time on continually asking if our students are in the classroom when they do not respond right away, we can find ways to encourage them to leave their cameras on, or better yet, teach them to acknowledge us through a verbal response. As Howell GC teachers, we all want to spend our time on more positive interactions with our students. And we really prefer to see their smiling faces. So I want to thank this teacher for submitting a question that we can all relate to. Do you have a question about classroom management, AC features, or any other question related to Howell GC teaching? Click on the survey link below this video to submit your question to Ask Teacher Ray. See you next time. Goodbye. One, two, three, go! Ooh, what do you think? Can you see? Oh, you got it. Okay. Go!
Wait for me a little time.
Wait.
I wrote my report. Do you want to learn how to search?
Woo, that was perfect. And answer.
Okay. The rescuers went to the elevator. See me and the